I got a lovely reminder from a parishioner not too long ago regarding my use of the phrase days of opportunity in one of the announcements. And if I understand the whole situation correctly, and I think I do, it was regarding the announcement of the feast of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary into heaven back in August. And the question seems to ask, well, Father, why did you use the phrase days of opportunity? And I think my reasoning for that goes something like this. First of all, I want to emphasize that I understand the concern because it's important to understand what our days of obligation in the church's calendar are, so that we're not risking mortal sin by missing a day of obligation. But at the same time, as I began priestly ministry, I began to notice that the phrase day of obligation just didn't sit right with me. And my reasoning for that is, well, I mean, think about any other relationship in your life. When you think about those that you love most on earth, do you ever say to any of them, what's the least amount of time I can spend with you and still be considered, I don't know, your child or your parent or your spouse or, um, you know, your friend? I mean, I don't think anyone that considers themselves to be a genuine friend says to their friend, well, just show me the least I can do and have you still think of me as a friend. So I encourage all of you to consider, when you think of Jesus, when you think of Mary, um, ask yourself that, am I really coming into the celebration of the Mass where we come closer to Jesus and Mary than we do anywhere else in our lives? Do we come in with the hope that we will not only know them better, but that we will allow ourselves to enter their hearts more completely and allow them to enter our hearts more completely and to see our lives transformed as a result, which happens at every single day of obligation. In fact, it happens at every single celebration of the Mass. And so remember that God is who He says He is. You are who He says you are, and live the life that He created you to live.